Well, couldn't get 47 Ronin to fit in that TikTok time limit. But maybe this one will work out. So let's talk about yokai for a little bit. And if you don't know what that is, it's some people like to say demon, but they're not quite. Think more of a supernatural entity from Japan. Okay. So there was this old couple. Really, really old couple. I mean, the old man is like when he busts a nut, powdered milk comes out of him. That kind of old. And you know, they're a little sad. Over the course of their lives, they never had a child. Probably pushing 80, 90 at this point. Still really, really, really down about that. Fair enough. So they go for a walk one day. Either down by a river or through a melon patch. The legends differ on this. But they come across this one melon. And must have been a pretty ripe melon. I guess they were hungry. They decided to stop, crack the melon. And inside of this melon, they found a beautiful, beautiful little baby. Now, I don't know why they didn't question why there was a baby inside of a watermelon. Didn't seem to pop in their heads. They just figured, hey, the gods have blessed us this day. We are blessed. We got a baby. There's nobody around. Like, you know, CP, I mean, what do they call it? Child Protective Services is going to come pick us up. We're good. We're good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Take this kid home. So, take the kid home, raise the baby as their own. Now, given the timelines, this kid either grew up in the course of 2 years or grew up a natural life. It depends on which legend you're pulling from. Either way, kid grows up. Beautiful girl. Think the hottest girl that you can pop in your head right now. Obviously Japanese, but beautiful girl. Everybody in the village loves her. She's good at sewing. She's good at everything she does. And eventually the marriage proposals start coming in. A lot of thirsty dudes, a lot of guys just like, I gotta get a taste of that melon. Just gotta do it. So eventually one gets accepted. And the parents, they're overjoyed. They're just astounded. We've had a beautiful daughter. We're gonna have a great son-in-law. Let's go prepare for the wedding. So they get ready to go off into town, and they tell her, by the way, her name is Urikohime, which is basically melon princess, roughly translated. They tell her, baby girl, you got a lot of dudes out here that wouldn't mind tasting that melon. Keep that motherfucking door locked, okay? Nobody's gonna want you if your pum pum has been popped. Stay in the house. Just stay in the house. Don't open that door. We'll be back. So she says, okay, don't worry, daddy. I got it. Stays in the house. So nightfall hits. And a knock comes at the door. Yuriko goes up to it, and she's like, may I help you? And there's a guy at the door, right? So he comes up and he's like, hey, girl, you looking good. God, I've been admiring you from afar. You are a beautiful girl. Why don't you let me in there for a second? I need to get a closer look at this. I have to look at you. Yuriko, obviously, going like, that's a little shady. I can't do that. Can't do that. It's a little weird that you're coming over here 9 o'clock at night trying to get in my door just because you think I'm hot. Might be a problem. And he's like, no, girl, no. Okay, tell you what, let's make a deal. Crack the door a little bit. Just let me get one eyeball in there. Just one. Just get in there. I just gotta see you. I gotta look at you. Please, girl. Oh man, girl, is that cinnamon you smell like? Now, of course, for some reason, and we all know it, young girls are stupid. So, Yuriko, she opens the door. She just cracks it, just a little bit. And as any dude who has ever been to prom knows, once you get that finger in there, you're going to try to find a way to make the rest follow. Unfortunately, this guy also pulled from the non-consensual side of things, because as soon as she cracked that door, finger came in, then the whole hand, and then opened the fucking door. So, comes in, and unfortunately for her, this is not a man. This is not a man at all. This is a Monojaku. It's a yokai. And he doesn't have good intentions. Now, apparently they're able to control your thoughts and everything like that. So his initial approach was to just hypnotize her, mesmerize her, do what the hell he wanted. But it didn't work on her. And there's a reason for that. 9 times out of 10, she's probably also a yokai herself. We did find her in a melon. She is not a normal human baby. That should be a given. And you would think that'd be okay. But it's not. Because, okay, well, I can't control you, bitch. So I guess I can fucking kill you. So she did the best she could. She fought for her fucking life. She's punching, she's bobbing, weaving, she's jabbing, she's kicking him in the dick. Unfortunately, none of that was effective, and he just snaps her damn neck and kills her. But that's not all he does. At that point, he's like, let's have some fun. I think I want to put some lotion on the skin and see how this goes. So what he does is he starts to just peel her skin off, flay it off her, bit by bit, all of it, titties, everything. Take it all off. You just have a little husk of what she used to be. And he takes that skin and he wears it. He puts it on. So now he looks like her. I don't know how that translate one to one. You would think there'd be like a busted stitch somewhere. Maybe there's some tears. I don't know. Yokai powers, whatever. But either way, the family comes back. They don't notice a thing. Looks just like her. So I guess he can change shape. I don't know. If that's just the way it went. Looks just like her. Fits in just fine. They think nothing's happening. Maybe a weird smell, but he probably plays that off. And her body's out there in the outhouse somewhere. I have no fucking idea. Eventually, the wedding day comes up. Yeah, he's about to marry a motherfucker, or obviously wearing the bride's skin, and about to go off like a hitch. It's going to be a weird honeymoon when this happens. But apparently, Yuriko's spirit either transformed or went inside of a crow or a sparrow, some type of bird. And as they're getting ready to read their vows and do all that other stuff, the bird started snitching. Something about that bird got to the elderly couple and was like, hey, that is not your fucking daughter. That's not your daughter. You need to do something. That's not your fucking daughter. I'm your daughter. That's not your daughter. Look, one titty's bigger than another titty. Something's wrong. So the old couple goes over. They tell the groom. And the groom's like, yeah. Oh, that was my computer. My computer just went offline for a second there. Yeah, she's looking kind of weird. So what they do is they pin her down and start washing the skin off, right? They start just scraping it off, until eventually we can see that it's a Monojaku. What happens after that? That fucker takes off running. They start chasing. Elderly couple's chasing. I don't know where they got the speed boost from. The groom's chasing, and eventually the whole town chases them down. And they beat the living fuck out of that motherfucker. Sticks, stones, everything. They beat him to a bloody mess, and they kill him. And after that, that's it. I know you were probably hoping for a moral of the story. I think the moral of the story is don't open the fucking door when old people tell you not to open the door. But there's really no real happy ending to that, aside from the fact he got his ass kicked and he's dead. But also Yuriko's dead, or she's a bird. And, we're out of a honeymoon night. So that means this guy, the groom, doesn't get laid. The old people are out of a daughter. And I don't know. I think they all just eventually get massacred by Nobunaga Oda. So, another happy ending from a Japanese tale. There you go. Welcome to the Corpseroad, motherfucker. There's no happy endings in here. Have a nice day.